NXT No Mercy 2025 started with a bang as the NXT Women's Champion, Cora Jade, defended her title against the former champion Lyra Valkyria in a no disqualification match. The animosity between these two was palpable as they circled each other in the ring, sizing up their opponent. It was clear this wasn't going to be a friendly contest. Valkyria, with her signature fiery intensity, came out swinging, utilizing her power and strength to overpower Jade. But Jade, known for her resilience and determination, refused to back down. The match spilled outside the ring with both women showing a disregard for rules or consequences. They battled on the steel steps, sending shockwaves through the audience. Just when it seemed Valkyria had the upper hand, Jade surprised her with a vicious low blow, followed by a thunderous senton from the top rope. This unexpected turn of events left Valkyria stunned and gave Jade the opening she needed. Despite Valkyria's valiant efforts, Jade managed to retain her title. The crowd erupted as the champion stood tall, her arm raised in victory. But the drama didn't end there. After the match, Jade, still fuming from their previous encounter, confronted the newly crowned NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, Ava Raine, who had accompanied Valkyria to the ring. This led to a brawl between the two teams, leaving the outcome of the women's division more uncertain than ever. The tension continued to build as the #1 contender for the NXT Championship, Apollo Crews, went head-to-head against the formidable Dijak. The atmosphere was thick with anticipation as these two powerhouse athletes locked up, showcasing their raw strength and power. The match was a physical spectacle, leaving fans on the edge of their seats. Crews, with his electrifying speed and agility, took on Jadek, who countered with his brute force and dominance. Despite Jadek's imposing presence, Crews managed to hold his own. He used his signature standing shooting star press, but Jadek kicked out at the last possible moment. As the match progressed, the intensity reached a fever pitch. Dijak, in a surprising move, brought in a steel chair, sending a message that he was willing to do whatever it takes to win. However, Crews, refusing to back down, managed to turn the tables, hitting Dijak with his own signature chokeslam. In a shocking turn of events, Dijak's music hit, distracting him long enough for Crews to capitalize. Crews pinned Dijak, scoring the victory. The crowd roared as Crews stood tall, having proven himself more than capable of handling the challenges ahead. But as he celebrated, Dijak, consumed with rage, attacked him, sending a clear message that the rivalry is far from over. Next, we saw the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Dyad, in a tag team turmoil as they squared off against the high-flying team of Elton Prince and Kit Wilson. This clash of titans was a sight to behold. The Dyad, known for their unorthodox tactics and brute strength, dominated the early part of the match. However, Prince and Wilson, with their aerial prowess and quick thinking, managed to turn the tide. Despite the best efforts of both teams, the match ended in a shocking double disqualification. But the chaos didn't stop there. After the match, the Dyad, in a surprising turn of events, turned on each other, seemingly dissolving the tag team. As the dust settled, it became clear that the tag team division was about to enter a new era. The main event was a triple threat match for the NXT Championship, featuring the charismatic Carmelo Hayes, the relentless Ilya Dragunov, and the cunning Giovanni Vinci. The energy in the arena was electric as these three superstars stepped into the ring. Each man had his eyes on the prize, but only one would leave as the champion. The match was a showcase of incredible athleticism and strategic maneuvering. Hayes, Dragunov, and Vinci brought their A-game, keeping the audience on the edge of their seats. Despite the underhanded tactics employed by Vinci, Carmelo retained his championship. However, this victory was far from straightforward. Dragunov, furious over Vinci's interference, attacked him after the match, sending a message that their rivalry is far from over. As the night drew to a close, the fans left the arena buzzing with excitement. NXT No Mercy 2025 had been a night of shocks, surprises, and standout performances. It was a testament to the power of sports entertainment. If you were in the crowd that night, you were part of something special. The energy, the passion, the camaraderie, it was all a part of the NXT family. Whether you cheered or jeered, one thing was clear: you were part of a community united by the love of this incredible sport. So here's to NXT No Mercy 2025, a night that will live on in the annals of sports entertainment history. NXT No Mercy has come and gone. And holy cow, what a night it was. From shocking upsets to jaw-dropping moments, here's why NXT No Mercy will be remembered for years to come. The first big clash of the night came in the form of a high-flying showdown that had the crowd on the edge of their seats. Two of NXT's fastest rising stars went head-to-head in a match that defied gravity and left fans gasping for air. The action was relentless. The near falls were endless, and the outcome was truly a shocker. Springboard dives, top rope slams, and breathtaking maneuvers. These superstars brought their A-game and then some, delivering a clinic in aerial acrobatics that had the audience on the edge of their seats. Every move was a step up from the last, pushing the boundaries of what's possible inside the ring. It was a display of athleticism, skill, and sheer determination that had the crowd roaring with excitement. But in the end, it was the underdog who emerged victorious, stunning the audience and sending a message to the entire NXT roster. Anything can happen at No Mercy. But the surprises didn't stop there. The women's division then took center stage and delivered one of the most hard-hitting matches of the night. From the opening bell, it was clear that this was no ordinary contest. Every kick, every suplex, every submission attempt felt personal. There was no room for mistakes and no time for holding back. These women left it all in the ring, battling not just for victory, but for dominance. The intensity was palpable, the emotion was raw, and the drama unfolded like a cinematic masterpiece. The crowd was invested, the competitors were fearless, and the result was nothing short of spectacular. When the winner's hand was raised, the fans gave both competitors a standing ovation, acknowledging the epic battle they had just witnessed. This wasn't just a match, it was a statement. It was a testament to the power, the grace, and the sheer determination of these incredible athletes. They had shown the world that the women's division in NXT is a force to be reckoned with, capable of stealing the show and leaving an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of fans everywhere. As the night wore on, the stakes kept rising and the action kept intensifying. Each match brought its own unique brand of chaos, drama, and excitement. The competitors left it all in the ring, battling tooth and nail to claim victory. Old rivalries were reignited and new ones were forged in the heat of the moment. Upsets occurred, jaws dropped, and the crowd roared with every shocking turn of events. The energy inside the arena was electric, charged by the anticipation of witnessing greatness unfold before their very eyes. It was a night filled with surprises, a celebration of athleticism, and a testament to the power of sports entertainment. But amidst all the chaos and excitement, there was one thing that stood out above all else: the heart and soul of NXT. The competitors weren't just fighting for themselves or their own personal glory. They were representing something bigger, something that transcended the sport itself. They were embodying the spirit of perseverance, determination, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Every move, every strike, every victory was a reflection of the values that had been instilled in them through years of hard work, dedication, and an unwavering passion for their craft. They were carrying on a legacy, upholding the traditions of a sport that had captured the hearts of millions worldwide. And in doing so, they were inspiring a new generation of athletes to reach for the stars and never give up on their dreams. NXT No Mercy was more than just a wrestling event. It was a spectacle, a celebration of athleticism, and a testament to the human spirit. It was a night that will be etched in the memories of those who witnessed it, leaving them with a sense of awe and admiration for the incredible feats of strength, courage, and determination that they had just seen. As the dust settled and the echoes of the crowd's cheers faded away, one thing became clear: NXT No Mercy had once again delivered a night that lived up to its name, It was a night of no holds barred, no limits, and absolutely no mercy. The stage is set. The energy is electric. It's time for another edition of NXT, and this time it's personal. Rivalries are set to explode, leaving you on the edge of your seat. But that's not all. There's a mystery that has been haunting these hallowed halls, and tonight we might just get some answers. Let's dive into the action. The first match is a showdown between two forces of nature, each determined to make a statement. As the bell rings, they circle each other like predators, sizing up their prey. Every move is a calculated risk, every counter a step closer to victory. The crowd is going wild, their cheers echoing the intensity of the match. But, in the end, it's one wrestler who prevails, leaving their opponent defeated but not broken. Their rivalry may continue, but for now, there can only be one winner. But the night is still young, and we're just getting started. Up next is a match that promises to be a technical masterpiece. These two wrestlers are known for their skill and precision, and tonight they bring their best to the table. It's a battle of wits and agility, with each move met by an equally impressive counter-move. The tension is palpable, and you can feel the energy in the ring as they push each other to the limit. In the end, it's a close call, but one wrestler emerges victorious, proving once again that they are a force to be reckoned with. As the night rolls on, the rivalries grow more heated. One of the most talked-about feuds in recent NXT history finally reaches its boiling point. Two superstars who have been at each other's throats for months finally meet in the ring, and the result is absolute chaos. This isn't just a wrestling match, it's a war. The crowd is split, half cheering for one superstar, half chanting for the other. Every blow is personal, every move a chance for retribution. The fight spills outside the ring, using steel steps, the barricade, and even the announcer's table. As weapons go flying, the intensity doesn't subside. Finally, in the center of the ring, one competitor lands their finishing move. 1, 2, 3. The arena erupts. The rivalry may have found its winner, but the loser leaves with respect for fighting until the very end. The second mystery of the night is starting to unravel, and we're all caught in its web. The stage is dimly lit, casting long shadows as a lone figure emerges. They speak in riddles, their words echoing with a strange power. Is it a threat? A promise? We're not sure, and that's exactly what makes it so intriguing. Who is this enigmatic figure, and what do they have planned? You'll have to stay tuned to find out. Our penultimate match is a showcase of pure athleticism. These wrestlers defy gravity with every leap, every twist and turn leaving you breathless. It's a fast-paced, high-flying spectacle that has the crowd on their feet. The action is non-stop, the near falls are numerous, and the finish is nothing short of spectacular. It's a match that will go down in NXT history, a testament to the incredible talent that this organization has to offer. The main event is almost too much to bear. The tension has been building for weeks, and now it all comes to a head. These two superstars are at the top of their game, and their clash is nothing short of epic. Every punch, every kick, every grapple is met with an equal and opposite reaction. The crowd is a sea of emotions, their cheers and jeers fueling the fire. Who will emerge victorious? Will it be the charismatic heel or the beloved face? In the end, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you were there to witness it all. NXT once again proves why it is the premier destination for the next generation of wrestling superstars. From intense rivalries to shocking plot twists, it's a night you won't soon forget. And as the show comes to a close, one thing is clear. NXT is a proving ground, a place where legends are made. Now go back and watch the moments you missed. See the rivalries unfold and the new stars rise. Don't miss any of the action because in NXT, you never know what's around the corner. It's time for our final two matches of the evening, which means it is championship time. First up, it's the NXT Women's Championship. The challenger has made it clear that she wants this title shot, and now she's going to get exactly what she wants. Let's see if the champ can retain, or if the challenger can become the new NXT Women as champion. Our next match is for the NXT Championship. This is the match that we've all been waiting for. Can Carmelo Hayes make history tonight by defeating the longest reigning NXT champion of all time? Or will Bron Breakker continue to dominate and defeat the newest member of the Diamond family? We are back live now from the WWE Performance Center for the second night of NXT No Mercy. And first up, it's a tag team match featuring two teams who are looking to make a statement. The Creed brothers are looking to get back on track after a loss last week to the newly formed and undefeated Premium Athletic Performance. Who will get the win here? Let's find out. And we're back with more action from NXT No Mercy. Last week on NXT, we saw the debut of the new mysterious character known only as the Man with the Briefcase, and he would go on to cost Apollo Crews the NXT North American Championship. So what does the future hold for him? We'll find out tonight when he teams up with the D'Angelo family against the team of Axiom, Malik Blade, and Edris Enof. In our opener, we saw a hard-fought victory by the team of Kiana James, Ariana Grace, and Amari Miller over the team of Katana Chance, Kaden Carter, and IYO Sky. The action was fast and furious from the start, with all 6 women bringing their A game. In the end, it was James who picked up the win for her team. Next up, the mystery surrounding the Man with the Briefcase was only deepened as we learned he not only has a briefcase, but also a bodyguard. Despite being outnumbered, the Man with the Briefcase and his bodyguard were able to pick up a victory over the team of Axiom, Malik Blade, and Idris Enof. The bodyguard showed off some serious strength, even managing to slam Blade through the announcer's table. But it was the briefcase that stole the show. Just what is inside that briefcase? And finally, in our main event, 2 of the most exciting competitors in NXT squared off in a thrilling No Mercy rematch. After their epic encounter last week ended in a disqualification, Ilya Dragunov and Noam Dar put on an even better performance this time around. With no disqualification, the match was fast-paced and intense, keeping the crowd on the edge of their seats. In the end, it was Dragunov who emerged victorious. That's all the action we have for you tonight. Thank you for joining us. And don't forget to tune in next week for more exciting matches. Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, and what a night we've had here at NXT No Mercy 2025. We've seen some incredible matches, shocking returns, and moments that will be talked about for years to come. But now it's time for the main event, the culmination of the evening, the crowning jewel of NXT, the match that will set the tone for weeks and months to come. Let's get ready for action. The competitors make their way to the ring, each with their eyes on the prize, the NXT Championship. As the bell rings, signaling the start of the match, the energy in the arena is electric. The champion, oozing confidence, knows that the NXT title has been in his possession for quite some time now, successfully defending it against numerous challengers. Tonight, he faces a formidable opponent who has worked tirelessly for this shot at the championship. The challenger, driven by determination and the desire to etch his name in NXT history, is ready to leave it all in the ring. The match commences with both wrestlers sizing each other up, testing each other's strength and agility. The champion, relying on his experience and cunning, keeps a close eye on his challenger, looking for an opening to strike. Meanwhile, the challenger, fueled by the roar of the crowd, attacks with a burst of energy, sending the champion to the outside for a breather. As the action heats up, the challenger gains momentum, connecting with powerful blows that leave the champion reeling. The crowd is on its feet, their cheers echoing through the arena as they witness the challenger dominating the match. But the champion is not one to be kept down for long. With a surge of adrenaline, he counters a move, sending the challenger crashing to the mat. The tide of the battle turns, and the champion, seizing the advantage, unleashes a barrage of attacks of his own. The crowd gasps as the champion, with a mixture of technical prowess and sheer strength, gains control of the match. Despite the setback, the challenger refuses to give up. He endures the punishment, waiting for his moment to strike back. And then it happens. The champion goes for his signature move, a maneuver that has ended many matches for him in the past. The crowd anticipates the end of the match, but somehow the challenger kicks out at 2 3/4. The disbelief is palpable. The champion looks shocked, unsure of what to do next. The challenger, seizing the opportunity presented to him, rallies, hitting a breathtaking sequence that leaves the champion stunned. The crowd is on their feet, counting along with each move. It's a back-and-forth battle, a true test of strength and will. But in the end, it's the challenger who prevails. With a final burst of energy, he delivers his finishing move and pins the champion. The crowd erupts as the referee counts 1, 2, 3. The challenger wins. The roof nearly comes off the building as confetti rains down to celebrate the new NXT champion. As the dust settles and the cheers subside, we are left in awe of what we have just witnessed. The challenger stands tall in the center of the ring, holding the NXT championship high above his head. Tears stream down his face, a mixture of joy, disbelief, and pure emotion. The crowd gives him the loudest ovation of the night, acknowledging the magnitude of what he has just accomplished. For the challenger, this moment is the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. To win the NXT championship is a dream come true, a validation of his talent and perseverance. In the ring, the new champion is surrounded by his admirers, each congratulating him on his well-deserved victory. The NXT championship, a symbol of excellence and supremacy in NXT, now rests on his shoulders, a constant reminder of the night he became the top dog in NXT. As the celebration continues, we can't help but look back at the journey that brought us to this moment. From the intense training in the Performance Center to the electrifying matches that shook the NXT universe, the road to the championship has been paved with sweat, determination, and unforgettable rivalries. And so we say, congratulations to the new champion. May your reign be remembered as one of the greatest in NXT history. And to the challenger, you've shown us what it truly means to be a competitor. You may have lost the match, but you've gained our respect and admiration. As NXT No Mercy 2025 draws to a close, one thing is clear. This event proved once again why NXT is the heartbeat of professional wrestling. New champions, new rivalries, and unforgettable drama. September 28, 2025 will go down in history as a night nobody will ever forget. Thank you for joining us tonight. Until next time, remember, the show must go on. And in the world of NXT, anything can happen, and it usually does.